you think about royal weddings, you do think about the pomp and circumstance, the spectacular sort of event that there was. I mean, no two ways about it. When you think about Harry and Meghan's wedding, it was possibly one of the very best to have covered. A beautiful sunny day throughout. You couldn't have picked better English spring weather. Everybody was out, everybody gave Harry and Meghan the very best of welcomes, despite what they went on to say later on. When they were going through the carriage ride through Windsor, you could feel the warmth of the people. But as we later found out, apparently this was a spectacle. It wasn't what she wanted, or indeed he wanted, but they had to go through with it, at the expense, of course, of a lot of money. But Meghan didn't care, because apparently she'd brought a lot of money into the country. So why were we whinging about that? But as ever, when you find people a little bit later down the line, the behind the scenes detail, well, it's absolutely fascinating. And one person in particular that was completely baffled, bemused by it all, was none other than the late Duke of Edinburgh, His Royal Highness Prince Philip, amongst others. Let me explain. Lovely to see you today, and as ever, thank you so much for your company. Nice to have it. Yes, you're right. Not bad, thank you. Yeah, when you think about royal weddings, I don't know about you, I do enjoy them. We'll have a quick wave, sorry. I do enjoy them, and as I say, that particular royal wedding kept me very busy, because I was working for various channels, and every single day we were meeting the cake maker, the dress designer, the people that were going to be behind the scenes. They were charging a lot of money if you wanted to go and film inside St. George's Chapel. Oh yes, everything was there, for that big spectacular day. I don't know about you, but I found everything I needed to know about the wedding from this picture. Yes, this one. Her Majesty the Queen. Now, whenever she was disapproving, I mean, you did know. Every event I've attended in her presence, I always found her to be jolly, fun, and really engaging with the people. But if she wasn't happy, she could let you know, literally, with one sort of look. And seemingly, this was the look. What it turned out to be was she was very concerned about how the wedding had already gone. From Meghan's demands for tiaras, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets, all of that sort of stuff. Prince Philip, it turns out, according to a very good source, that's a very good friend of Prince Philip that I recently had dinner with, couldn't believe that Meghan Markle couldn't rummage up any family, and actually apparently had a word with her about it, and indeed Prince Harry. But he was told no, there was nobody that wanted to come or whatever. And he felt that this was very strange, hence the reason it took a Herculean effort for him to attend the wedding. He didn't want his queen, Queen Elizabeth, on her own, literally sat there having to go through this, allegedly. Now, where it got even more complicated was, and this is interesting to note, as Meghan decided not to invite her family and even disinvite her only other close family friend, because allegedly, according to Meghan, Buckingham Palace had suddenly removed the invite, which is a total lie. What's interesting here is she just invited Hollywood, people, movers and shakers. So apparently the likes of Oprah Winfrey and of course the cast members of Suits and others like George Clooney thought they may even be in with a chance, I kid you not, to get a picture, a selfie if you want, alongside Queen Elizabeth. That's allegedly how it was sold to them. Now, you've got to remember that Oprah Winfrey really wanted to sit down with Her Majesty the Queen. She'd never done an interview with anybody. That was not going to happen. But now she'd found someone, as we already know, having spoken to Meghan months in advance about doing her own sit down, which she revealed on that interview. She felt, well, this could be the perfect opportunity. If she couldn't get the Queen, who else could she network with? And likewise, the cast of Suits felt they may even get a picture alongside, Catherine William. It was literally sold as Hollywood-a-thon. And so when you look at the picture of Her Majesty the Queen sitting there, apparently this had literally been fed back, and security around, naturally, the Queen and Prince Philip was upped. They didn't want anybody approaching them, or indeed anybody circling them in the back of the pictures. But what a way to run this most special day, the most romantic day of your life, saying to people, as ever we have to say allegedly, this could be a good opportunity for you. I thought it was meant to be about romance, love, and of course the wonderful spectacle that apparently Meghan and Harry seemingly didn't enjoy. Either way, I revert back to this picture. Her Majesty told us everything we needed to know what was coming. Do you agree? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.